and welcome back to the On the Football Zone. And today we are doing another weekend previewing the Premier League action coming up this weekend, starting off against Luton against West Ham. And yeah, obviously last week Luton suffering that loss to Chelsea, disappointing. 3-0 defeat. But on the other hand, West Ham, a Roberto De Zerbi masterclass. A David Moyes masterclass against Roberto De Zerbi, seal the win. And I think, coming into this place, Ward-Prowse Bowen on fire at the moment. I can only see it going one way, and that's another West Ham win. I'm going to say it'll be 2-1. Moving on then to Sheffield United against Everton. This is another intriguing one because, like Everton's game last week against Wolves, probably two teams you'd expect to be down there. Everton obviously on the wrong end of that result, and I still think that result in time probably could prove to be costly for them because we know that they'll be down there. I think a similar story here, and I think Everton really will be feeling under pressure to get something from this one, to be honest. Against Sheffield United side, I think give decent counts and starts against Man City last time out, but I don't think there'll be a lot separated the two sides. I'm going to say 1-1. Moving on into Man City against Fulham. Man City picking up that really good win against Sheffield United last week. Obviously you were hard pressed for it, but in the end just got through, and I think that's a sign of what champions do, winning when they're not at their best, and we've seen it so often with City. Against the Fulham side, who obviously picked up that miracle point against Arsenal, they'll be coming into this full of confidence and feeling that they can do the same again because there's no reason why they can't. I think they'll be coming into this one full of confidence. I'm going to say it'll be 2-0 to City. I think they'll have enough for them. Moving on into Chelsea as they take on Forest at Stamford Bridge. And Chelsea coming into this one, win over Luton. They'll be really looking to back it out against a Nottingham Forest side, and a side that were 2-0 up and obviously lost 3-0 and obviously lost 3-2, and you'll be wondering how affected they were by that and how that could affect them heading into this one. So it could be a tough ask for Forest here, but I think Chelsea at home will be really looking to back it up, and I think they will get the win here. I'm going to say it'll be 2-0 to Chelsea. Moving on into Burnley against Tottenham, and this has been a side, obviously I expected Tottenham to be above Burnley, but I don't think I expected Tottenham to be doing this well, and Burnley started this poorly. I thought with how well Burnley did in the Championship last season, they really hit the ground running, but it hasn't quite been the case so far for them this season, which I think they will be slightly disappointed about, I can't lie. It's an interesting one, this one. One which you feel like could go either way, to be honest. But I'm going to say it will be a Tottenham win here. I think they'll continue their good momentum, and I'm going to say it'll be a win for Spurs. Moving on into Brentford as they take on Bournemouth. Brentford drawing against Palace last time out. Bournemouth, of course, with that home defeat to Spurs. It's an intriguing one, this one. But I think Brentford at home against the Bournemouth side, who maybe haven't had it the season quite as well as they wanted to, obviously under new management. I'm going to say it will be a Brentford win here. I think at home, they'll be targeting it. Well, they would have been targeting at least win from Palace and Bournemouth at home. And I think I'm going to say it'll be 2-1 to Brentford. Moving on then to Brighton as they take on Newcastle at the Amex. And again, I'm really looking forward to because obviously Brighton will be looking to bounce back. Defeat to West Ham, and obviously Newcastle will be coming to this one on a massive high after somehow getting out on a massive low. After somehow losing that game to Liverpool when Liverpool only had 10 men. They'll be looking to rebound, but you're not going to get a much tougher game to deal with first time round. It's going to be an interesting one. I'm going to say it'll be a draw. I don't think there'll be much separate these two sides, especially with Brighton at home. Moving on then to Liverpool as they take on Aston Villa, and I think Aston Villa, of course, recovering well from that first game loss. On a decent little run now, but Liverpool coming into this one obviously will be bouncing off that Newcastle win. They'll be looking to really go for it this time round. Big game for both these sides, but I think Liverpool at home, I think they'll definitely be considered favourites for this one. I'm going to say it will be a 2-0 home victory. Moving on then to Crystal Palace against Wolves. Crystal Palace drawing against Brentford last night away from home. I was at a decent little point, but Wolves, massive result for them against Everton. To get that win, which could be I imagine will be crucial for them, because it could be very tight down the bottom. Two teams expect to be down there, but they'll be looking to back it up here. But will definitely be a tough game. I'm going to say it'll be 2-1 to Palace. So I think at home, they'll fancy themselves. And finally, Arsenal hosting Man City, Arsenal hosting Man United, I think Man United just seem a bit of a mess at the moment, even with that defeat to, even after defeating Forest, it still was far from convincing, wasn't it? And Arsenal, they need to bounce back from that Fulham result, it's as simple as that, but I think, Arsenal will be targeting that victory here. I'm going to say they're going to get it. I'm going to say it will be a home win. But anyway, guys, that's it really. Thanks so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and subscribe every day for daily football news and subscribe to the channel. It's going to be greatly appreciated. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.